Hello and welcome to my new video. Here I'll be saying what changed actually the bar and pretty much most of the weapons, gear, everything in the latest update. So first of all, I'll be focusing on the bar. The bar scoping time changed pretty rapidly on the rival scope, on pretty much most of the scopes, and for this change I have made a decision to put this stock on. Why did I do that is because of the scoping time. It was too high for rival, so I just changed it. And this is going to be my new pop build for bar. I think so. And next there's my screen build, and it's pretty much 180 build. And I'll be doing it like this, yeah. There we go. So what you can see is that the scoping time is 0.30 instead of 0.50. This is amazing. I mean, 0.30 on a 6-tab scope is pretty good, in my opinion at least. Other than that, I see not really any other change on bar. Spread move, yeah, it's good a lot higher. It's true. Spread move is got a lot higher. Oh shit. 20. Wow. Yeah. That's it for my screen build. And you can see fire rate, damage, zoom, ammo, everything. This is a good build if you are screaming and want to bar. You have 0.30 scoping time, it's really good. Then there's AR. I don't really know what to say about the AR. I don't really play with it, so it's hard for me to explain. The scoping time is decent for me. Damage is good on this build. This is probably the build I'm gonna play with. It's not that bad, it's actually pretty good. Also, the run speed tag adds you scoping time. You can see. Spread move as well, so now it's up to you what you want, if you want damage, scoping time and everything else in here. And let's go for CR. This is probably the best CR build I've made after the patch. The old builds are now outdated. They are no longer viable for any kind of gameplay. Also, the stats changed, so here the first thing I'd like to say is that Elotech and Cypher have no difference in stats. That's something I really like, because I was using Elotech only because of that scoping time change. The thing is, if you're playing against a good bar player, it would be nice to have a good scoping time. So now it's pretty much, yeah, it's bad if you're playing against a good bar player. But the thing is that I can hit heads much better with the Cypher scope, so I just prefer to use it right now. Also, this is the build I'll be using on CR. It's a pretty good build. Scoping time is pretty low, spread pretty low, damage is decent, run speed not bad either, recoil is a bit high, it's still nothing I can't control. I think that's it about CR. The scoping changes your game style a little. I mean, you can't expose yourself for too long, that's what I said in the latest CR video. And now it's going to be even less. I mean, you can make like a maximum of 3 shots and then back off. Then again peek and then back off with 3 shots. That's all you can do with the scoping time. Before it was 4 shots, now it's 3 shots. So yeah, that's it. You can experiment with the builds as much as you can, and you can give a try even to my builds if you want. But the update is here only for like a few hours, so I've played the game with each of these builds, and I found them good for myself. So anyway, this video is not about the builds at all. It's about the opinion on how it affected the guns. I mean the upgrade. So yeah, this is what you can try. Spread on CR has been increased. That's what I noticed. And you should play less with hipfire with CR from now on. Before you could hipfire most of the shots in medium range, now you can't. So yeah, that's the minor change. And BFR. With BFR it's like this. Damage got nerfed. That means the BFR is no longer OP. It's just now it's good for specific players. I mean, it changes into a CR in this moment. By that I mean you need to play with a certain game style to kill. That means you can't kill AR in a range between close and mid on an open surface. Like for example the rooftop on Vertigo. If you're both exposed and you're shooting at each other, be sure that AR will kill you. So you will need to shoot from cover with BFR. Because with this, the thing is that you can headshot him twice, but if you body shot him once, if you don't headshot him 3 times with all the 3 shots, he's gonna survive. If he has 242 build, he's gonna survive with 1 HP. So this is it. BFR is no longer as OP as it used to be. So yeah, I'm not sure, I haven't seen any of the high damage ones though. Oh, what am I doing? Let me check. Oh, maximum is 55 then. Spread is not that much. I think BFR is now just a good weapon. It's not OP. 55 damage. With 60 he could drop with triple headshot anything, and like this he can't. If it's a guy with 250 build and the toaster helmet, the ratchet, or how is it called, the one with that gives you 250 health and it has like 25% of armor, then he's gonna survive this with a triple headshot. So yeah, BFR is just actually really good now. It's not OP, but someone who can abuse it like I abuse CR can do well with it. Now for the equipment, I haven't really changed anything in my equipment since I started the game after the patch, but I'll make sure Grenthell uploads the barricade video. He'll make a review on the barricade because he knows the barricade better than anyone, so I guess he'll give his opinion on his own channel. I'll link it in the description. For the cloak, the new cloak is pretty nice. It has a limited time, but it also hides you to infrared scopes, so it's good. But you should also be on the lookout for people who can see you in the close range, because they'll see you, they see the outline of your model, and it just as a matter, or he can just HRV and he'll see you. If you're going in a predictable way, if he can predict your movement, then you're dead. So yeah, that's it. Then about the gear, new Tomahawk GG, infrared protection gear. Now a pretty useless equipment. A lot of people will be starting using the infrared scope right now, so it's a good choice to use this, because I think there is no difference between the scoping time of normal scope and infrared scope. For example, let me check Cypher, if Cypher has the same actually. Yeah. The Cypher scopes, the infrared and the normal one have the same scoping time, same fucking zoom. This is ridiculous. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Let's. Okay, I think that's it for the gear. They also buffed the tomahawk. They reduced the what is it? Stun duration for shurikens. If you just throw them on the ground, it's not working like a stun mine anymore. That's what I like. That's a really good nerf. And yeah, I think that's it for the gear and weapons. Now for the new map. It's a pretty decent map actually. I don't think it's bad. It's got a few mistakes, but also it has a few good spots I could abuse. So it's definitely not a bad map in my opinion. And if you haven't played it yet, then just jump in and play it. It's not a bad map. It reminds me Save Hold, maybe because of the textures. But yeah, you can give it a try, of course. Just play it and you'll see. And I think that's it for me. Maybe I'm gonna upload some speed build shit and I'll see. I don't know. Okay. And see ya guys. I also will include a gameplay I made. I just made this bar just for fun. I wanted to try how it will work out and how will it change the scoping time and everything. And what I found is that there is not much of a difference between this and what it used to be. What matters is scoping time. Your fire rate, yeah, I sometimes feel when there is like loads of enemies that I need more fire rate and I just can't kill them because I don't have the fire rate to do it. But yeah, this is where you need to work on your accuracy. Every shot missed will count with low fire rate. So yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna put a gameplay video here on eBay, which I did when I played with the game first time after the patch and first time with this build. So I hope you enjoy and see you guys.
soldiers